So in case you didn't know already, the Galaxy Buds Live is really no competition for the brand new Sony WF-1000XM4 true wireless earbuds. They don't give you real active noise cancellation. They don't have a true immersive sound. You know, they don't give you quite a few things in regards to high quality audio that the Sony XM4s can give you. But that's where the big bros step in and start handling affairs for the little bro. Some of y'all gonna wanna fight me in the streets, but these joints right here are my top pick for high-end true wireless earbuds because of a lot of different reasons. And we're gonna get into it real quick. I'm gonna let you know right now, this is not going to end well for Sony. It's like one of those fights that you know who the winner's gonna be. Well, I know who the winner's gonna be. I'm just telling you right now, it's not gonna end for Sony. These Galaxy Buds Pro really whooped the shit out of the Sony XM4s. First of all, it's the name. Galaxy Buds Pro. Simple, easy to remember, okay? Then you have Sony WF-1000XM4. Look, a lot of people ain't gonna remember that. I happen to remember it and get it right every time, or almost every time, because I've done like 6 videos on the damn things. But the number, the nomenclature shenanigans have got to stop with Sony. Galaxy Buds win it on top on that one right there. Now, next we got the price. I scooped these up, man. I scooped these up on sale after all the hype. I scooped these up for $169 on Amazon. On Amazon, okay? Now these right now, these Sonys, these are $279. That's $280, okay, for these, which it's, you know what, it's a fair price to ask for these earbuds. They deliver a lot, okay? But at $169 on sale, and when these actually dropped when they released, they were $199. So that's still, you know, $80 cheaper than what you would have to pay for the Sonys. But this is what you're gonna get. A big thing with me and a few other people is the ability to hot swap and still maintain all of your features. You're still gonna get your assistant usage, the buttons, the button layout and usage still stays the same, and you can actually do it without having to toggle the Google Assistant on and off like you do with the Sonys. It just works. It's a very seamless hot swap between each earbud with the Galaxy Buds Pro. The next big thing with a lot of people is multi-connect. So the Sony XM4 does not have multi-connect capability, meaning you can connect it to a tablet and your phone, or PC and phone, TV and phone, whatever at the same time. That way, if you're watching a movie on something like a tablet and your phone rings, you can just, you know, pick up the phone and talk on the phone and then resume playback on your tablet when you're done. Samsung actually does that, but a lot of the, you know what, let's just throw this out here. Some of these features that I'm gonna brag about with Samsung do not work unless you have Galaxy devices. And some of them, even Galaxy devices running Android 11 or One UI 3.1. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's still available though. So with the multi-connect on Sony, I could not get it to connect to my PC and my phone at the same time. It just would not work out. But if you have a Galaxy tablet, such as the one I'm using right in front of me, the Tab S7 Plus, and the like a Galaxy Note or something like that, or a Galaxy S21 or S20, whatever it is, if you got a Galaxy device, you can auto switch between the two of them seamlessly, okay? You can just go from watching or listening to something on your tablet straight to picking up a phone call and vice versa. Phone call quality is a big deal for a lot of people. This is the call quality you're gonna get out of the Galaxy Buds Pro. Moving over to the Sonys, this is a fairly decent representation of what the people on the other end of your phone call are going to be hearing. Next up on the list is being able to use full controls all at the same frigging time. Okay, with the Sony app, you cannot have all the controls like on your earbuds at the same time. You have to choose between volume controls and your virtual assistant or ambient sound, or, you know, the ambient controls. You have to really critically think about how you're going to be using your earbuds. And you know what? I'd set mine up right to where I can use them, and I feel good about, you know, how they work in my life and stuff like that. But with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, you don't have to make that decision, man. I got a lot of other stuff to do besides making critical decisions on how I'm gonna use my earbuds. You just open these things up, and you can open up the app, and you do get some customizations in the buttons and the controls, but they allow you to use everything all at the same time. And even if you put one earbud in the case, because they both work independently, whether you got the Google Assistant on or off or not, they still maintain their same button layout properties, even though you're only using one bud at a time. And the active noise cancellation and ambient sound works in that single earbud. The WF-1000XM4 are IPX4 splash proof, meaning you can play some basketball, work out, you might even get caught in the rain once or twice, and these things are still gonna be all right. But on the flip side, the Galaxy Buds Pro are IPX7 waterproof, meaning you can just take a dunk in the pool, man. Yeah, you can just go swim, you can sweat, you can work out, whatever. You just don't have to worry about water interrupting your jams. Now, this next thing is massive. It's comfort. The Galaxy Buds Pro are far more comfortable. I don't know if it's because of the sheer size. They are a little bit smaller as far as the body goes, or maybe it's the foam comply ear tips in the Sony XM4s. I think it might be the ear tips combined with the size, but my ear canals are just hammered right now. From listening to these things, they are so sensitive because these things have beat my ear canals and ear wells up. The sound is fantastic, but even though I'm having a fantastic sound experience, like it's just painful, physically painful to listen to these things. They're great. I really like them a lot, but I just can't keep them in my ears more than maybe 20, 30 minutes before I start experiencing some discomfort. And then I'm ready to just be done with the whole experience. Whereas on the Galaxy Buds Pro, yesterday I actually watched, what's that new show? LA's Finest with Gabrielle Union and that other cute chick, man. It's a good show. It's a real good show, man. I watched 2 episodes of that. Those are like an hour long a piece, right? So I'm doing almost 2 hours with these things in my ears. So that was a nice experience. It's hard to get a good seal with these things though. You got to kind of twist them around and push them in a little deeper. So that's a caveat that comes with this, even though they are more comfortable than the XM4. While Sony does give you 360 audio capability while you're using an app like Tidal for audio listening experiences, the Galaxy Buds Pro give you a much better implementation of that, in my opinion only, because they're giving it to you with movies and YouTube like Hulu, Netflix, and all that. As a matter of fact, when I was watching that 2 hours worth of shows yesterday, I had the 360 audio kicked on and it was awesome. If you haven't tried this, it really does make movie watching a lot better. With YouTube videos and stuff, it's hit or miss depending on what type of video you're watching. If you're watching a video like this, it might not be such a great idea because it's going to add some reverb to my voice. But if you're watching a movie, something with some spatial, like you got gunshots and stuff coming from different directions, it is great. Yeah, the Sonys don't do that, man. They only do it with music. Whereas these, some people have said they do it with music, but I couldn't get it to work with my music. I don't know what service will do that with these, but I can only get this to work with YouTube, Hulu, and Netflix and other movie kind of things. Speak to chat or voice detect is something that's kind of new to me, and I really like it. As a matter of fact, I think it should become a standard in a lot of different headphones and upper echelon true wireless earbuds. Both of these earbuds have that feature and it works really well on both of them. In fact, both of them have some customization features for that feature. However, Sony actually does that a little bit better because they have more customization for that particular feature set. Now, when it comes to sound, yeah, Sony actually wins on sound quality, but that's due to, some extra stuff they put in the guts. And that's cool, man. I'm glad that Sony comes out on top, man, because Sony should beat Samsung when it comes to sound. That should be a given. So what they do here is Sony gives you a bunch of presets, and then you can have several bands. I haven't counted them, but you get this multi-band EQ where you can kind of toggle and customize your sound settings, and they give you extra bass. Whereas Samsung is only going to give you a handful of presets. My 2 favorites are the normal, which gives me plenty of bass, mids, and highs. Everything is balanced the way I like it. And when you want that extra kick, I usually choose the dynamic sound profile because it does kick in a little extra bass, makes everything a little bit more immersive, and it sounds great. They do have a bass boost, but that's a little bit too much bass for me. It's not muddy at all, but it's just a little bit too much for my personal preference. But yeah, they got several on the Galaxy Bud front as far as presets, but you cannot customize that sound via a multi-band EQ like you can with the Sonys. While the Galaxy Buds Pro does a great job with only having those presets, Sony kicks them right in the shin one more time by adding LDAC support on Android. The Buds Pro just don't have that, man. They just have a really good sound to them. Now, even though the Sony XM4 just got their asses whooped by the Galaxy Buds Pro, there are a couple of things that Sony is just better at. And the main thing is active noise cancellation. It's just better. They have the more dense ear tips, which are the foam comply. It does come at a price though. In my experience, it's been pain but it is better at noise cancellation. It blocks out a lot more deeper tones and it blocks out a lot more higher tones such as voices and stuff. It doesn't really block them out, it just subdues them to where they seem like they're so far away they're not even bothering you. Whereas with the Galaxy Buds Pro, if you only had the Galaxy Buds Pro and nothing to compare to, I will tell you this, you will be fine. You will be satisfied with the noise cancellation. It's actually really, 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 really good. It's just that these are slightly better. These block out definitely more voice and higher pitched tones than the Galaxy Buds Pro. But yeah, they're both good. It's just that Sony comes out far ahead on that one. Now, when it comes to the noise canceling implementation, Sony does that better too with their adaptive sound feature. This is a feature set that you can toggle on or off, and this just kind of lets the earbuds move with you. You know what I'm saying? So you're going through your day, and if you're just sitting there in a room like I am right now, and there's nothing going on, Sony automatically kicks on ambient sound for you. If you're taking a walk, they will kick on the ambient sound for you. If you're running, because you need to hear the traffic and stuff, right? But if you actually are in transit, let's say you get on a bus or a train or a plane or something like that and you're traveling, Sony knows that. They can sense motion in here, I guess, and they block out with the active noise cancellation. It actually turns it on for you. So you really don't need to touch any ambient sound controls for this. But it does come at a price sometimes, because there have been some times where I've had to manually turn on active noise cancellation because I was in a room just sitting there. Sony's app thinks that I'm sitting and I don't need ambient sound, so they put on noise cancellation. But there's some crap going on in the background I don't want to hear, so I'll have to manually turn on the noise cancellation. So there might be a handful of times where you need to engage it manually, but I think it works really great. So Sony has it there for sure. Now, as far as the controls for ambient sound and ANC, it's not that big of a deal, having that feature or not. I really, really like it. Sony does that extremely well. But to be able to have these controls on the fly, just tap and hold, and you can toggle between ambient sound and active noise canceling on the Galaxy Buds Pro, that's really nice just to have it at a fingertip with a tap and hold. So you can decide which one is better for you, whether you want Sony to do it for you or you want to manually do it every time you need it. Now here's where the WF-1000XM4s absolutely kill it. That is Google Assistant. It is integrated in the earbuds. Once you toggle it on, you are no longer able to use your single bud on the left side. You can't use that bud anymore by itself. The right one will still work. I've already done a video on this, but I'm letting you know right now. You can have one or the other, either Google Assistant or single bud use on the left. Now, once you engage that Google Assistant, you can now just simply say, "Hey G," and start barking off commands like you normally would to control the lights in your house or whatever, right? But they go a step further by letting you actually control features of the earbuds, such as turning the ANC and ambient sound on and off. Whereas we have on the freaking Galaxy Buds Pro, this was a big disappointment right here. It is not Google integrated, it is Bixby integrated. Stop it, Samsung. Stop it with the Bixby stuff. We don't like it. Anyways, it's defaulted with Bixby, okay? So you can use Bixby all you want, but if you're a Googler like me, you can hack it by going into the app and like dismissing all the default presets and stuff, and then you can use your Google Assistant, and you can actually start barking off commands and stuff like that, and ask it to turn on your lights in your house just with a tap and hold. You have to tap and hold on either earbud and set it up that way to get it to work. If you unlock it in your phone to where your phone can actually hear your voice and use your Google Assistant, it works hand in hand with your earbuds, so it's kind of like a hack, and it works well, but you still will not be able to control your earbuds, such as toggling your ANC on and off via your voice like you can with the Sonys. But once again, it's on your ear tips or on your earbuds already, so I don't know. It is what it is. I just had a situation recently where I was walking my dog and I was listening to these buds right here, these Sonys, and I had a bag of poop in one hand and I had my dog leash in the other. And it was just really convenient to be able to just activate active noise cancellation when I had my hands full of poop and dog leash. So Sony wins there for sure. Hey man, look, I'm not trying to persuade you either way which one of these to buy for yourself, but when it comes to my money, the Galaxy Buds win hands down, man. They're a lot cheaper. They give you better lifestyle features. Sony gives you a lot. They're worth the money. I hate saying that because nobody wants to spend damn near $300 on a set of earbuds. It's a frivolous thing to spend $300 on, right? But if you're gonna buy some earbuds, man, you got your pick here, man. They both do a lot of things really well. Me personally, I just prefer the Galaxy Buds Pro, and you know, I'm not even an earbud guy anymore. I'm mostly rocking my Galaxy Buds Live here. But if you want that immersion, if you want to be cut off from the world, you go ahead and pop these Buds Pros in your ear. Or I gotta be unbiased. This is a biased video, dude. I am so biased. I don't even care. It's my video, my channel. I do what I want. Either way, I'm getting out of here, man. Y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get this straight. You sat through this whole video, the whole thing, and never once decided to hit the subscribe button or the like button? Man, it'd be the ones closest to you. I'll see how you are.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?